sorry, trying to get everything set up. Welcome to my mess of a workshop. You can't see all the mess because I have it turned away, but I've been up early since about 5 o'clock this morning, working on some of these water buffalo leather holsters. These are going like crazy on eBay. By the way, if it's all choppy and stuff, I'm sorry. I don't go live very often, and I just wanted to go live this morning and say hi and kind of let y'all know what I'm up to, what's going on, and plans for the future. But yeah, this morning working on some of these buffalo leather holsters to finish up orders for eBay. Now I'm using only solid brass hardware, which is nice. You know, it doesn't really scratch the gun. You know, solid brass is just good stuff. But just stitching these up this morning, and wanted to get on here and say hi and talk to y'all for a minute while I work. Got a lot of stuff to do. After I'm done with this, I gotta go out and feed the rabbits and chickens and collect eggs, and I got a lot of work to do in here and around the house today. Also, I just posted on Patreon doing a giveaway next weekend. One of these traditional harness leather belts, giving one of those away over there. So if you want to head over there and join and get in on these giveaways and discounts and all that stuff, go over to patreon.com/Fortner'sFrontierLeather, and you can join for as little as $1 a month. That's nothing. It really helps me out a lot. You know, that's really going to be a big help to get me going full time. And I mean, you get a lot out of it. I'm uploading a lot of stuff here in the future on self-reliance, preparedness, and the leather work as well. I got some courses, kind of like online courses, coming up on there soon. Asked a question the other day if people would like, you know, in the name of self-reliance, because that's what we're all about, is would people like for me to do some marksmanship training, some basic marksmanship rifle training, and they said yes. So I'm kind of getting together a basic rifleman course, kind of teaching the same basic fundamentals and principles that that is taught in Marine Corps marksmanship, you know, in boot camp and throughout that whole deal. So we're going to get that going, and some other things that you won't even know about if you're not a member of our Patreon page. A lot of the stuff I do over there I don't even advertise, because it's you know, YouTube kind of frowns on some of that stuff, and Facebook, you know, deletes stuff like that I try to post. So a lot of that kind of stuff, I just do it only on Patreon, and nobody really knows about it here. So you know, get over there and get involved with that if you want to. I'd really appreciate it, and I think I have some things to offer, you know, people over there that could really help out a lot. You know, with the marksmanship stuff, even if you've been shooting your whole life, it's good to revisit the fundamentals and the basics on all those kind of things. Not to mention, you know, like I said, you get all the giveaways, and get in on all the giveaways and all the free stuff that I do over there. So we're having a good time over there. Got, what, 5 members right now, but it's not a whole lot, but I appreciate those that are there, and I know it'll just grow in the future. Am I chopping up on here? Is the streaming smooth, or is it acting all crazy? Because I went live before and it was all choppy after I watched it later on. You couldn't hear what I was saying and stuff. So one of y'all let me know if it looks like crap. But these water buffalo holsters, I don't know what is going on with them on eBay, but they are selling like crazy. I can't even hardly keep up. I'm constantly having to order more of this water buffalo leather, because it's like, as soon as I get it, within like a week, the whole hide's gone, because I've made so many holsters out of it. I make slings out of it too. I don't have any here right now because I sold them all, but started making some of this stuff up ahead of time so I can keep up on orders a little better. I got two. Okay, thanks, Uncle Jarvis. By the way, I need to come down there and see you sometime soon. Uh, but yeah, I'm making stuff ahead of time now so I can keep up. You know, I'm kind of. I know this people might not like this very much, but I'm kind of thinking about getting away from um, doing so much custom stuff because it's just too hard to keep up with. You know, sometimes people want things that are not that that can't really be done, and sometimes I just spend so much time working on uh, designing custom orders, and a lot goes into it because I mean I got to pull out some poster board, get a pattern made, hope it fits whatever they're wanting, hope it works, and then if it doesn't, I've wasted the leather, then I got to make it again, and I end up putting a ton of time into custom stuff, and it kind of ends up not being worth my time for me, because I mean I want to make things custom that people want, but I gotta kind of cut my losses, at some point and just say, hey, I can't keep doing this. So I mean, I hate to say that, but you got to be profitable as a business, or you're not going to stay in business. So some of these things I'm just going to start making a few, in small batches ahead of time, so I don't have to spend hours and hours and hours, and trying to rush to get things out as fast as possible. I just think it'd be better to just have them pre-made. I mean, it's still the same amount of quality and everything, but it's just it'd be easier for me to keep up with that way. I was trying to stream on YouTube here too. I got two cameras going, one up here and one down here. One's for YouTube and one's for here on Facebook. But YouTube won't let me live stream anymore. I wonder why that is. They're really cracking down on a lot of YouTubers here lately. It's deleting people's videos and stuff, but I don't know. I've live streamed on there before. Now all of a sudden it says I don't meet their requirements, or my channel isn't to the level it's supposed to be able to live stream. That's nonsense. Like I said, I've done it before. What's up, Billy? How's that shoulder holster or that chest rig holding up for you? By the way, Billy he's a member over there at Patreon. This is some tough leather. Like it's really forgiving, I guess you could say. It's pliable, but man, it's tough. It's like the feeling of a nylon holster, like an Uncle Mike's holster, like the rigidity of it, but way tougher than that. Those holsters are kind of trash, but I got one stitched up here. But yeah, like I said, if anybody's just joining or anything, I just wanted to go live and talk for a little bit here and just let y'all know what I'm doing and planning and all those kind of things. Just to let y'all hang out with me while I finish up these holsters. If you want to. There's only one of y'all left out of 7. I guess people got bored with me talking. But there's one done. One complete. Just gotta trim up the edges. I like to, once I get it stitched up, I'll trim up the edges and then kind of sand them down a little, make it a little more finished on the edge there, and smooth it up some. There we go. One's complete. Brass hardware once again. See the grain on it? It's pretty sweet. I don't know if you can see, the people on YouTube can see it very well from that camera, but I like the grain on these holsters. It looks really cool. And on to the next one. Got 3 of them here. This is actually all just one order. This dude ordered like 3 holsters at one time, which is sweet. I also got my 1851 over here soaking in cleaner. It's I didn't clean it very well the last time I shot it. You know, black powder is so corrosive. It's got this thing. It got pretty bad. Like the hammer wouldn't even come back. Oh, it's smooth now. What I did, it was stuck, and I took my leather mallet and just beat the crap out of the hammer until it went back and broke loose, and then I just sprayed it down with some CLP. The barrel's all corroded up, so I got to scrub that thing down today too. But I just got it soaking right now. Not cool. I just put a scope on my 22 last night, ready for squirrel and rabbit and such. That's another thing too. I hope, you know, I went to try to buy ammo the other day. Yeah, they're really low on stuff. I got some 12 gauge. I got a box of 12 gauge, just Target stuff, but I mean anything's better than nothing. You know, even though the prices are going up, I think we should keep buying it, keep buying ammo, because you still need to train, you still need to practice, no matter how much it costs. You're no good having guns if you don't get out and train. Shooting is a perishable skill. Also, I picked up this, one of our other Patreon subscribers. I'm not going to mention your name on this, but got this from him the other day. Pretty sweet gun, Taurus PT92AF. Just like the M9, basically just like the Berettas. I shot it yesterday. I'm going to shoot a little video of that today too. That thing is sweet. The trigger pull is, I mean, it's light. But I need to get out and train more with pistol, because so like I was telling him, I'm pretty confident with a rifle, not so much with pistols. I mean, I can hit target, I can get on target, no problem, but I just don't feel as confident with a pistol as I do with rifle. But I definitely think, you know, you need to keep buying ammo and keep preparing if you haven't prepared already, or if you haven't really been into, you know, self-reliance or, you know, things like that, to like I said in a previous video, to start getting there, because I'm pretty sure there's some pretty bad things coming in the next few months. I was just watching a video on YouTube actually where I was saying the unemployment rate's around 10%, what's being reported, or it's like down to like 8 point something now, but in April was up to like 14%, but that those numbers are not accurate, that the real number is probably more around actually closer or above the Great Depression, around 25%. That's pretty scary. Well, not scary. I don't want anybody to be scared. Just be prepared for what may come. And I hope that these recent events have really made people realize that our society and all the systems that are in place are not as robust as they would like to believe. You know, everything's fragile, could come crashing down at any minute. That's why I want people to get self-reliant, and that's, you know, why I do this stuff. Which y'all here that are watching this already know that. Hello, Nicole. You been making any leather stuff lately? By the way, guys, if y'all, Nicole here, go over and check out her Facebook page, Brace Yourself. She's got some pretty sweet armor and things like that she makes over there. Nicole, have you been on leather work lately? Have you been making much stuff? Getting any sales on Etsy? Once again, guys, if anybody's just joining, I'm just working on these holsters and wanted to just go live and let y'all hang out for a while. And just talk to y'all about what all I got going on and stuff. Like I said, these Buffalo holsters are going like crazy, and had to get up early this morning and try to catch up. I also got to start on a shoulder holster here later for one of you here on Facebook. Ordered a second one in the last month or two, I guess. Also got all these rifle slings cut out over here that got to be finished, and the edges got to be done on them. Put them together, put the Chicago screws in there and all. Once again, if anybody's just joining, I'm giving away one of these harness leather belts over at Patreon next weekend. I just posted a video on Patreon talking about that, where if you want to head over there and join for as little as $1 a month and get in on those giveaways and stuff, and all the other content and stuff I plan on doing over there. What's up, Robert? I made a lot of stuff for Robert there too. I don't normally stitch like this, guys. I know y'all have seen me stitching the stitching horse, but these holes I just punched them and I'm stitching this way. I change it up sometimes. With these, I just use one of these hole punches. One of these, I don't use the chisels and stuff on these holsters. These are mostly sold on eBay. I'm trying to get these done as quick as possible. Because eBay buyers tend to be really impatient. I stopped selling on eBay a while back because of that. Those eBay customers get ornery. I've had people over there, order something and, like the next day or like 2 days later, why isn't my item shipped? You just ordered it, man. Like, people don't read descriptions, really. I get it. People don't realize, don't read the description and realize that it's handmade and made to order. They just kind of see the listing and, oh, that's cool, and click buy now, and don't read anything when, I have on there that, at least a 2-week waiting period. So, yeah, that's why I stopped selling on eBay a while back, because it was just really irritating, and people were filing, opening claims on me, saying that I didn't deliver their item, when it had only been a few days. I hadn't finished making it yet. So I spend too much time explaining that over on eBay, and it's a little frustrating sometimes. But just when you order something online, just read the description. When it says handmade, made to order, you're obviously going to have to wait for it a little bit. I don't got a machine just popping these things out. And even if I did have a machine that would do that, I still wouldn't do it because they wouldn't be very good quality. But, holsters been selling like crazy since all this coronavirus and riots and stuff has started. Which, I wish it didn't take that for people to go out and buy guns and stuff and, start being more serious about being self-reliant. I wish that people were already there, but I guess sometimes it just takes something like that to wake people up. Number 2 done. 1, 2, ha ha ha. Hey, also, sorry, I have these scraps left over from these holsters. I was trying to decide what to do with it. Y'all comment and tell me what would you think if I just made maybe something simple, something inexpensive like coasters out of this. Would that be something that y'all would want? Maybe cut some make some coasters out of these? Would y'all want that out of this water buffalo leather? I don't know if people even really use coasters, but these are not very big pieces, and I can't make much. Well, I could make a small holster out of these, but coasters? Question mark? Maybe. What do y'all think? Somebody comment and tell me. Y'all are on here, but you're not talking to me. Todd, thanks. I think they look great too. I appreciate that. So I was just telling them, these are going like crazy on eBay. People aren't really buying them on, well, I pay for advertisement on eBay for them too, so that helps out some too. So what do y'all think? Coasters out of the scraps from this leather, or no? I think the comments are delayed on here. I'm actually not seeing them until a while after you posted them. So here's the last one, the third one to complete this order. I was just telling them this dude ordered 3 holsters at one time, which is pretty cool. Hopefully he's giving them away as gifts and stuff. Giving them to some family members. Maybe. Hey, I hope that gets people carrying guns more. Even if it's just these little 22 Rough Riders. 22 is better than nothing. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, I believe, one of y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but 22 caliber was created for self-defense during the Civil War, so I mean, it wouldn't be my first choice. It wouldn't be my first choice for real. That's, carrying this around. But better than nothing. I don't want to get shot with 22. I don't want to get shot with anything. But, alright, number 3. Have it stitched up, and then I'll end this video. People join and leave, which is fine. You can come back and check it out later if you want to. Of course, y'all could just be getting bored. I'm sitting here running my mouth while I make holsters. I don't know. Either way, I'm going to keep it rolling. Yeah, here later, as soon as I finish these, I'm going to go out and tend to the rabbits and the chickens and dogs and get everybody fed. I already ate breakfast. I just ate some biscuit and gravy a little bit ago. I know for all you folks on here that from up north or so that don't eat biscuit and gravy, you're missing out. You're missing out. My favorite thing to eat for breakfast: biscuits and gravy and bacon. Food is important. Food, guys, get your food together. That's what I've been saying. If you don't have money, a lot of money for to prepare right now for all the things that are coming, and you got to choose between food or ammo. If you had to make a choice, you got enough. If you got enough, if your magazines are full enough for self-defense, at least spend that money on food. You may not ever have to fire your weapon. Hopefully you never have to fire your weapon at somebody. But it's guaranteed you got to eat. So I was telling somebody on YouTube the other day that, even in combat, even in a combat situation, even in a war zone, you're going through more food and water than you are ammo. Gotta have food and water. you're not going to be alive to defend yourself. And I don't know about y'all, but I kind of feel like a lot of the stuff that's going on right now, including the economic situation, it's maybe planned. If it is, it is. If it ain't, it ain't. My point is with that is you don't really have no control over it, but all you have control over your own self-reliance and your own preparedness situation. Like I said in past video, it's a shame to me that people they think Midway still have buckets of Ready Wise on sale. Sweet, I'll check that out in a minute. But people are mad that the stimulus stuff is running out and all that stuff. Man, I didn't get any of that. I didn't get any unemployment or any of that kind of stuff during all this stuff because I don't want the government providing anything for me. I want them to leave me alone and let me be self-sufficient. Provide for myself. It's my job to take care of myself and my family, not theirs. I just want them to stay out of my life and stay out of my business. And that's what I encourage everybody to do. What'd you say, Louie? Leather challenge coin holders from the leftover scraps. Hey, that's a good idea too. I wonder if that would sell really well. I wonder if that would, there would be a demand for that. That's a good idea. I never thought about making that. But yeah, like I was saying, it's not the government's job to take care of us, whether there's a crisis going on or not. That's our responsibility to take care of our own families. That's the problem. Is government does too much stuff. It's so big. That's why it's so out of control. Nobody knows what each other's doing. We don't even know who makes our laws anymore. Congress doesn't make laws. There's like 100 and something different agencies that are making laws and stuff that nobody even. It's to the point where nobody even knows where the laws are coming from anymore. I mean, I don't trust any government organization to take care of me. They can't even take care of themselves. Nor do I want them to. But, anyway, that's enough about that. But my point was, you can't control all these things, but you just need to get prepared. That's all it is. Just prepare your own family and yourself for whatever's coming here soon. Okay, my fingers are starting to get kind of raw and hurting now. I'm glad I'm almost to the end of this last one. Thank y'all for joining me and listening to me ramble on. My wife's at work right now. I'm just here by myself. Nobody to talk to. But I got y'all. Hopefully I can get this black powder pistol cleaned up here and firing again soon. I think black powder is a good option for preparedness and shtf. What do y'all think? Because in my opinion, if I ran out of balls for this thing, I'll just stick anything down in it, anything that I can fit in there to shoot out of it. As long as I got powder and caps. Which I got some orders for some of those 1851 holsters too. I think I've showed those to y'all before. I love those holsters. I love those guns. Need a hound dog. Saying you need a hound dog for preparedness? Is that what you're saying? For shtf? If that's what you're saying, I agree. We've got a German Shepherd out there in the front yard for that purpose. I got my thread tangled up there. I can't believe that y'all are up so early. Of course, I know a lot of y'all. Oh, so I just wanted to talk to. Yeah, I got him, but he don't come in the house. He tears the place apart. Plus, my wife don't like dogs in the house, which I don't blame her. I don't really like having dogs in the house either. Get hair everywhere and all that kind of stuff. Which I'll probably let him out here in a little bit when I go out to feed the animals. Let him out of his pen and let him run around. He definitely lets me know when somebody pulls up. He's pretty aggressive. He's never bit anybody, but I don't know that he wouldn't. So any of you local folks, any friends on here that that haven't been here, let me know before you're coming, or so I can put him up, because he has he will stand his ground, and that's good. That's why we got him. If anybody comes up, he definitely lets us. He lets them know he's there. You usually stand in front of them and try to block him from coming to the house. Snarling, showing his teeth and stuff. And if you stomp at him, he won't run. He'll jump back at you. So he might bite. I don't know. I'm not guaranteeing he won't. So I need to put him up before anybody comes over, because he might tear you up. Alright, last holster about finished up. Gotta just trim these edges up, and I will be done. Once again, if anybody's on here that just joined, I'm giving away one of these traditional harness leather belts over at Patreon next weekend. I just posted a video over there announcing that. Brass hardware. I'm sure y'all have seen the video I did on these. Really good quality belts. They got the rough edges, kind of give it that, the unfinished edges gives it that vintage kind of look. Couldn't think of the word. But you can join over there for as little as $1 a month. I really appreciate support over there. That's going to play a big role in getting this thing going full time. But, often giving away things over there. Alright, let's see, get these. What I do is, sometimes when you stitch holsters up, or stitch anything up, you're kind of left with uneven edges. Sometimes. And so once it's all stitched up, then I'll come back through with that knife and trim the edges up even. And then go back over it and sand it down and get it all evened out. A lot of things go into this stuff that people don't know about. Or that you'd never notice if you're not somebody who does this kind of stuff. The edges can't actually be burnished on this leather. Well, it can. It just doesn't work very well. So I don't even bother with it on this stuff, because it wouldn't stay that way anyway. Because this stuff is kind of it's softer. But it's tough, if that makes any sense. Stuff is, it gives a little, kind of like nylon or something like that. But, it's water buffalo. That outside surface, that leather is tough. I can take this all and scratch it like this, and you can't even see the scratches on it. You can't. It's pretty well scratch resistant, and it's tough stuff, but soft, if that makes sense. It's got a tough exterior. It's got a tough surface to it. Which I think is good, because the inside is, it's, you know, kind of like a suede feel on the inside. So I don't even know where the gun's at. Oh, here's a Rough Rider right here. You know, it fits like a glove, but it's this has got those goofy sights on it. I don't like those sights, so we should just had this one just had the fixed sights on it. This one's actually my dad's, but it fits really nice in there. But it's not a very rigid holster, but it is, like I say, tough on the outside. But that's soft and easy on the gun on the inside is what I'm saying. So, yep, there's the last Water Buffalo holster complete. I'm happy. The solid brass rivets on the back. Boom. These are done. These are done. So, got the 3 holsters for this guy on eBay finished. What I do, if you've never ordered anything from me, I got the packaging. I have a letter that I print out and I sign it to every customer, and I will also usually customize it for that customer for their item and whatever they're using it for, and sign it and personalize it and package everything up and ship it out, because I like all the little touches like this to make it more personal. And you know, I'm not like this. I'm just sitting here talking to y'all. I like for y'all to be here and just chill out with me. It doesn't have to be all formal and all advertising and businessy. It's just, you know, I just like to have kind of a personal relationship with my customers, not just be all businessy and formal all the time. That's not personal at all, and that's not human. It's not how people are. So let's see. I wrap them up in paper, and this packaging stuff. Then I'll stick it over here on the scales and print out the labels and get it all shipped out. See, I don't know if it's all even gonna. Sometimes these bags are. Started using these bags because they're a little bit cheaper for me. But sometimes stuff doesn't want to fit. You know, bigger holsters and multiple holsters like this don't want to fit well sometimes. With these, I'll just smush them down because these are not. These aren't. What's the word? I know all the words. I have the best words. The best words. Believe me. Believe me. I don't know. I completely forgot what I was just trying to say. There we go, stick the letter in there. If y'all could see the rest of my workshop right now, you would think, oh my gosh, what a mess. I got hides and pieces of leather laying everywhere over there behind behind this camera. It's really hard to keep a leather workshop clean because you got little, you're cutting stuff off, you got little bits going everywhere, and then I just kind of take this brush and horsehair brush and brush everything off into the floor, and then I clean it up later. Because if I was cleaning up as I go, I would never get anything made because I'd be constantly just cleaning because there's crap going all over the place. Ah, the sun's poked up over the hills there, shining through there in my eyes. Alright, got this one all packaged up. Get it weighed on my scales over here. Print out the label on eBay. And it'll be ready to go. 3 holsters. 13 ounces. 3 holsters, only 13 ounces. It's not bad. That'll ship pretty cheap. Plus, I get discounts on eBay. And, I don't know if it's on eBay, but I get discounts on Etsy for shipping through them. Now that I have that scale, get pretty good discounts. So it's like 20% up to 20-30% off, I think, for shipping through, printing the shipping labels through Etsy instead of the post office. So it makes things a lot cheaper, which is good. Good for me, good for you, good for everybody. The more I can save, the more I can pass those savings on to y'all. So, but that's it. Got the holsters done. I just want to let y'all join me through the whole process of me stitching these up. Hello, Mother. My mom is on here. Everybody's joined today and stopped by for a while. I'll see you here in a little while later this afternoon, right? But yeah, the holsters are done. I'm about to get outside and feed the chickens and the rabbits and get some work done before I got to do some other stuff this afternoon. And once again, please, 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 like I say again, this whole thing is about self-reliance. John, you're late. I've been on here for a while. Where have you been? But I've been making holsters and stuff, John. You missed out. But got the holsters done, and I just want to remind everybody before I go, please, 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 please be self-reliant. That's what it's all about, making this gear. I say this in almost every video. Watching TV, but I say this in almost every video, trying to make, these rifle slings and holsters and all this stuff to help people be self-reliant in whatever small way that I can help. That's what I want to do. And I want everybody to be prepared for whatever situation might come their way, and to help the other people that you know and love to get the same way, and try to encourage people to get there. None of us are going to be as prepared for whatever bad situation could come, but we need to be trying to do our best, to do whatever we can. Be honest with yourself. A lot of times it's easy to say, well, I can't afford that. Well, what's it worth to you to be able to eat? What's it worth to you to be able to defend your family? Just saying, we got to ask, everybody's got to ask themselves that question and answer it honestly. But, myself and others who are on here right now, yeah, we do need to do a video on food storage. Because a lot of people, it's simple, but a lot of people don't know how to do it. I didn't know how to, package stuff up in those bags until I got to talking to you about it. That's another thing, guys, before I go. These Mylar bags, super simple. I got some right here. Me and John were talking about it the other day. He's also a member of Patreon. It's super easy to sell stuff up in these Mylar bags with a little hair straightener thing, whatever you call it. I don't know. I don't use one. But it's real easy to seal up your food in that. Last 20, 25 years, however long, maybe even longer. Yeah, people don't know how to sew their own clothes anymore either. Yeah, there's a lot of skills and things that people used to know that they don't know. And it's unfortunate to me that people just, like I was saying earlier at the beginning of all this, that people just kind of take it for granted and think that all the systems and everything that are in place are just going to be here no matter what, forever, all the time. And that may not be the case. I think too many people are complacent and think, oh, well, nothing could ever happen. America's too big to fail, or, all these other things. But none of that's true. Bad things have happened, and bad things will happen, and societies do fall, societies do collapse. And it's good to be prepared, and especially right now. You know, a lot of us really, really believe that there's very, very, very bad things coming here in the near future, and I want to encourage all of y'all to please prepare. I'm really serious about that right now, and I have been and will be praying that y'all do so, and that you all get as self-reliant as possible, and for everybody's safety and well-being, because things are going to get bad. They're going to. So, thank y'all for joining me. Just hanging out for a while I finished up these holsters. I'm going to get outside and tend to the animals. John, I think I'm about to talk to y'all over on Patreon. So if you haven't joined Patreon, one more time, for as little as $1 a month, you can join us over at patreon.com/Fortner'sFrontierLeather. And hopefully I will see you there. See y'all.